You know what? It feels good to win. It's been quite a ride for our group. It started a good month ago when we named the team. And it went from just being a group of names to being a training camp type team to adopting a theme of getting better every day, and the whole is more important than the part. And I think that showed up today. So couldn't be prouder of the group. Obviously the people in Canada that have followed us should be very proud of this team. I thought we had a tremendous amount of talent, but talent doesn't win games alone. Talent has to work, talent has to play together, talent has to be committed to doing little things that are very, very important to win. And we had that game in and game out. And really pleased. I thought that we got a little extra motivation from the Russian team today. Their stare down and warm-up was just exactly what our team needed. You know, we talked about which stare down would be more important, the one before the game or the one after. And we decided the one after would be more important, so we appreciate the motivation. It was a hell of a game that we played. 6-1 was a very satisfying score. You know, they revealed what they wanted to reveal to us in warm-up when they stood there and stared us down. And when it came to play, time to play, we were there. So that's probably where I'll leave it. You don't get to 6-0 without playing good defense, and good defense leads to offense. Rolling four lines, we were machine-like. It just kept coming and kept coming. And, that's a reflection of the players buying into what we were selling. And that's probably the biggest trick in these tournaments, when you can put your team together, when you have to put your team together in a very short time. You have to find ways to bring them together and get them to understand how important the whole is versus the part. We had that. We had that from day one in Vienna until we all fly home tomorrow. So I'm proud of that part more than anything. You know, it's not about me. Our staff, our coaching staff, our training staff, our doctors, our management team, they all contributed in it. The families that came over, they have no idea how important a role they played in getting us to the gold medal. They were part of the group. And when I say whole versus part, I'm including so many more people than you can even imagine. And that's what it takes to win. You don't hope for the extra motivation, but we got it. And our guys grabbed it. We talked about it before the game. And they grabbed it. And it wasn't a 3-2 win, it was a 6-1 thrashing. It depends who you think our fourth line was. You know, just because the coach rolled them out 1, 2, 3, 4, they went against some very good players tonight, and they were able to check their way through the tournament. So when I look at Eakins, Toffoli, Couturier, and Ennis, they were the four that kind of rotated in and out. Ennis was all over the place, different lines all the time. He probably didn't feel like he belonged, yet he became a catalyst for our team. And when you get that type of performance from that group, it's powerful. They were able to kill penalties. They were able to play in the last 5 minutes. They were reliable. They were trusted. You know, hats off to them. They did a tremendous job. There's a tremendous amount of talented players on that team. You know, they have legendary careers both internationally and in the National Hockey League. I just think that the whole beat the parts tonight. Simple as that. Well, the interesting thing, I don't know outside of our pool because I don't have the statistics, but inside our pool, I think we were the youngest team in the tournament. And before we got here, we talked about the new generation of players. We've gone through the Gretzky, Messier days, and then it was passed on down to Rob Blake and Jerome McGinley and Joe Sakic, and we've gone through phases in Canada with teams. This phase is a new one. When Sidney Crosby is one of your older, more experienced players, you're into a new phase. And I think our average age was near 25 when many others were at 27, 28, 29, at least in our pool. And I don't know what happened over in Ostrava as far as age goes, but I know. Can you help me? U.S., yeah, so the U.S. was probably, they had a tremendous run too. So for North American hockey, that's a real positive thing.